Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Neff.
I'm Branson Quirk.
Oh man, Branson, the fallout from the Taylor Frankie Paul scandal is just getting worse and worse.
Just keeps going. Look at my Christmas tree of notes here.
Yeah.
Like you have your stack,
I
but
feel like
I need it all.
We need like bullet points. Like, you know, the maps that
Yeah.
people do when they're investigating something? We need to have a whole
Like a web,
backboard of that.
A big web. Yeah, we need to use this wall for something,
I know,
right?
right? Get some pins, get some
Yeah.
papers up there, some photos.
Yeah.
Well, today, guys, Taylor Frankie Paul lost temporary custody of her son
Wow.
with Dakota Mortensen. So this all is in relation to an incident that happened 3 weeks ago. This is, to be clear, I know all of you guys saw the crazy abuse video that we dropped. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday morning.
Oh my gosh.
9:30 a.m.
Yep.
Right.
That video was from an incident that occurred in 2023. And she was arrested and later pled guilty for assault.
Right.
So that incident, this one that you're watching here, where this is just so horrible to watch. You see her kick him. You see the child on the couch sleeping, and then she swings a chair.
It just gets worse and worse because when I started the video the first time I ever saw it, I'm like, okay, you know, they're kind of just roughhousing a little bit. And then out of nowhere, she grabs these bar stools. The one that hits the wall, that to me is just horrible. I can just imagine being there.
The kid cries, and then you hear the other child say, "Mommy, mommy." Ugh.
And she hasn't lost custody of this kid. This is her other child.
This is her child with Tate, her an original baby daddy.
How many baby daddies are involved?
2. But so Taylor's recent baby daddy, Dakota. So they had Dakota and Taylor, and again, just to clarify, he got temporary custody of their son. This is not in relation to the video that you guys saw. That was an event that occurred back in 2023. But we know there was some kind of incident that happened between her and Dakota 3 weeks ago. We had mentioned that sources told us that she allegedly choked Dakota during this incident, ripped a necklace from his neck, scratched his neck. And since then, he went to court. He filed a temporary restraining order. And he was granted today a temporary protective order against Taylor, resulting in temporary custody of their 2-year-old son ever. Even crazier, according to the documents that we obtained, she will not be allowed to see her son until April 7th. That's when the next court hearing is scheduled.
Okay.
And the order also requires Taylor to, number one, stay away from Dakota at least 100 feet. Also stay away from his home. She can't possess any weapons. And Dakota filed for the protective order earlier this week, citing a, quote, chaotic and frightening incident in which he claims Taylor choked him.
Okay, so we've seen all of this on Taylor now. Horrible stuff. I get it. But in these situations, and I know people like this, I want to see the other side a little bit too. I want to see, because I know what she said a lot about Dakota. I know that I haven't seen the show. Have you seen the show? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay, so I would like to see maybe if he had a little bit of a role in some of this, because she claimed that there was abuse on both sides. I'm not saying or condoning anything that she's done. It's all horrifying. But at some point, we can't just keep going like Dakota's the angel here until we prove it. I want to see something else.
Yeah, we know these two are extremely toxic.
And there is going to be a trial date. So they will find all that out, what Dakota's role was in all of this, and she'll be able to speak her side of the story and everything. But it's just very traumatizing because you think she did that on camera.
Right.
Imagine what she does behind closed doors.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And on the topic of her children, so we got a little bit more information about that 2023 incident that you guys all saw online, just terrible, and on the website. So the children that were in the video at that time were the children that she shares with Tate. So we know that after this incident happened between her and Dakota, because again, these were not Dakota's kids that were there at the time of, her getting violent. We know that the police came, they notified DCFS. Now, DCFS is the Utah's Division of Child and Family Services. So they automatically get involved if they feel like a child could be, under a threat of some sort. So they're automatically involved because there was a child there. They're stepping in to see, is there any a history of abuse to a child? Was she aggressive towards that child? We're told that a caseworker determined during the incident, again, that you guys saw on camera, caseworker determined there was no issue. And it was explained to me that DCFS is not trying to tear kids away from their parents. They want the parents to work it out. They want families to be together. It's very traumatizing for a kid to be ripped away from their family. Of course, if there is some kind of history of abuse against a child, yes, they will then interfere. They will try to find, place that child in like a family's home or close friend, somewhere where the child feels comfortable. However, I was told that when DCFS came, they believed that the violence that she showed in that incident was not direct towards the child.
The child was not the target, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So they determined that, that there was nothing for them to do. So they did nothing during that incident. However, Tate, the father that was not there, but his kids were, he went to his attorneys, who then got with Taylor's attorneys, and they were able to, he sought full custody through his attorney, and Taylor agreed to change custody from joint to full custody to Tate, all in relation to this 2023 incident. She also agreed to alcohol education classes and various evaluations. And after about 6 months of all this, Taylor regained approximately, 50% back of the custody.
I mean, this sounds like very typical routine stuff here, especially this is a first incident, and they were able to prove that the child was not the target here. And like you said, they don't want to take these kids away from their families. And I am a big supporter of not ever doing that as much as you can, because sometimes the situation can be a lot worse when you take kids away and put them somewhere else. It's better to mitigate the situation. And it sounds like, they did what they usually do. She went to alcohol education classes. She was booked on multiple charges here. And I mean, it was not a slap on the wrist, in my opinion. There was a lot here. And they did the right routine like they usually do.
And as we mentioned, Tate made sure to get with her attorneys, his attorney get with her attorney, and, address this and, in a way, make sure that she can get herself back on her feet and be responsible around their children. But we're told that Tate, during this time, he knew about the incident, of course, because police responded. He did not see that video.
Okay.
Nobody showed him.
Okay.
So he now just saw it for the first time when we posted it. And after seeing the footage, we're told he was outraged. And if he knew or saw this video during that time in 2023, he would have pushed for child abuse charges if he had seen
Wow.
it.
Wow.
So he is furious.
Here's the
see
thing.
his children like this.
Like, great that he's saying that now, but what about when there was a goose egg on the child's head? Was that not enough for him when he saw it the first time?
Unclear. And what you're referring to is in the report, I believe.
In the police report.
Yeah, it had mentioned that a child did have some kind of, like a bump on the
And you hear
head.
barstool ricochets off the wall, ricochets, whatever, hits the kid in the head. That should be enough. And I think that now that he's in the spotlight, being shown that you didn't do anything about this, now he's going, oh, shoot, my hands are clean. I didn't see the video. I had no idea.
But also remember, Taylor has been adamant during all these interviews that she's done in the past because, again, this was something that was documented to an extent on Real Lives of Mormon Wives. They showed body cam footage and everything like that. And she has talked about this incident and has been adamant that the child was not struck. So, as far as Dakota, or as far as Tate's thinking, he's thinking that she said the child wasn't struck. So maybe that is why he didn't feel compelled to really, put the foot on the gas for this thing. But now seeing the video, he's upset.
for me, it's like Hulu put this up as a part of the show. I was shocked myself to see it was a part of this show, seeing in the first 2 episodes the police responding to the home. And people talk about, why are we glorifying this? Why are we glorifying her? I'm like, this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
To me, I find it icky that the show ever went up in the first place. If this was a story in the show that revolved around this, like, it's just kind of shocking to me, the whole thing. Like, we make a TV show about unstable people, which we always have in the past.
I know, Branson, that is reality TV.
I get it.
101.
I get it. But I find it extremely hard to believe that Dakota, after going through a really traumatic situation, filming it with his phone, didn't show the immediate people around him that mattered, including this Tate lawyer. Seriously, I think that this lawyer had seen it and is now kind of being exposed a little bit. That's just my opinion.
Yep.
It just seems like a little coincidental that it's now that he goes, I didn't know about the video.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what his relationship is like right now with Taylor. Does he, support her because they do share children together? What is their next meeting like when they're passing off the kids to each other? And Tate, he's moved on. He's, got, I believe, a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't think she's fiance or wife, but he's moved on to somebody else. And obviously she moved on to Dakota. I don't know.
Maybe even someone new right now. We were going to mention that as well, that there is a potential photo of this person. His name is, I'm trying to find it here, Doug Mason. Sorry, there's so much information here. Doug Mason. This is apparently the person that she was allegedly engaged to.
This is allegedly the guy that she chose at the finale of The Bachelorette. And there's photos of them together. This is days before everything unfolded. This was them arriving on March 14th at a home in Sherman Oaks, appearing to film together.
Okay.
Which is kind of interesting because this is days before the abuse scandal exploded. What was this meeting about? It's unclear, but the two were at the location at the same time. Yeah, but we just don't know what their status is either. However, did you see that video he posted today? Yeah,
he was defending Taylor left and right, which is a difference from what we've seen in the last day or so. The first person that's really taken her side, he was on his way to see the sunset and was saying that he just wishes the best for her. He wants her to get help and everything. And that's what leads me to believe, after seeing that video of him talking about it, that they might be closer than we think as of late, because March 14th, she showed up in baggy sweats, an oversized tee with Doug Mason, who appeared camera ready in white pants, a blue tee, and cream jacket. They were there at the same time. And have you seen The Bachelor? You've seen the show, right?
Yeah.
So they typically, when there's issues between the couple, they will film at a later time and show them like on the couch talking to each other,
and
like
breaking up,
or coming back together. Yeah. Like, we don't know. Maybe there was something in between that. So I think
I wouldn't be shocked if, because they filmed this like a very long time ago, months and months ago. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like what you said, this is them, and it could be what they were planning to do is, after the engagement would air, that they could say, 6 months later. And then it would show the filming that we saw from the photos on March 14th of them getting together at this house and her saying, hey, I'm still in love with Dakota, and they're breaking up. Very, very well could be that, or it could be them like having issues and working it out, or maybe it could be them just their normal like relationship. But we do know she had been hanging out with Dakota at least 3 weeks ago. And, it was a little bit more than just passing off their children. And
now we're never going to see it.
Yeah.
As of today, did you see the videos of the billboards in LA?
Yeah, being taken down.
Them pulling it all down. I saw the video of them pulling it down. It's so like monumental in a way when you see it. Like, you see her, she's up there smiling like this, and then all of a sudden it just cripples down, comes off the billboard. They were quick with that, weren't they?
Yeah,
very quick.
They definitely were.
For the contestants, by the way, it's reported that they're potentially looking at them for the Bachelor in Paradise to add them to that show.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
I really, like I said, I want to copy paste on the cast.
Yeah,
I want them to get their chance. So
me too.
There's a lot here.
What do you guys think? Do you think that maybe some other network or YouTube or somewhere else they should put out the whole show, or are you standing by the decision that it should never be seen?
Somebody should buy it. Just go to ABC and purchase it, however millions of dollars it is.
Yeah.
Some streamer on Kick or something.
Just
purchase the show, drop it on Kick or Twitch or something like that.
Don't give Netflix any ideas.
Netflix, that's a great idea, isn't it? Say, hey, we just wanted everyone wants to see it, so let's just show it.
Yeah. I would watch it.
I would, yeah, okay. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see what happened. That's all.
All right.
Comments. Yeah, you want to go for it?
Sure. So for obviously all the Taylor Frankie Paul stuff, Lori Lanny said, I am shocked Utah didn't take the kid away back then. Violence in front of a child and then being hit by a chair. I'm grossed out living in Salt Lake City, 20 minutes from where she lives. Yeah, again, we were told that caseworker went and just felt like the child wasn't in any immediate danger, is what we're told. One, Casella said, how do they not know all of this? ABC needs to stop hiring their friends, family, frat brothers, etc. for these background and research jobs. Hire qualified.
That's a dig at Nepo babies getting jobs in Hollywood.
You think she's a Nepo baby?
No. Just in general, this person said, stop hiring your friends and family to vet these people at studios. Hire like legitimately qualified people. You ever go for a job where the son-in-law of the producer gets the job?
Like working there,
I worked on a set once where this girl was completely unqualified.
Oh no!
And the guy made her the head of production.
Oh wow!
It was a Gordon Ramsay show. I won't say which one it was.
Okay.
But there was so much drama because she was like kind of started dating the executive. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Okay, get it, girlfriend.
Yeah, it happens.
Courtney Makeupson said, we of course don't want children taken away. That usually for that. Have no other family. The son has a dad. They can place him with the dad since the mom is going bonkers for now. I mean, yeah, they definitely could have done that, but
so they've proven that Dakota is a suitor to have the custody right now. So maybe he is better than I'm letting on, because I'm trying to give an opportunity to both sides here.
Yeah. Randy P7692 said, air the damn thing with the disclaimer and hotline and let's move
There you
on.
go. But the hotline and I'm cool with that. Go for it.
Yep.
We got some more here. A poll.
Oh, we have a poll today. Do you agree with ABC canceling this season of The Bachelorette? 82% said yes.
How about you?
Cancel that. Yeah, I think they had to cancel it. However, I still want to see it.
I don't think that we have to do anything. Who says we have to do anything in this life, right?
Wait, what do you mean? Why we have to cancel it?
You don't have to cancel a show just because people start getting upset. Like the ratings probably would have been good, but what's the fallout if you did air it?
It would go against ABC's we're a family.
They lost $100 million not airing it. Are they going to lose more than $100 million by airing it?
Well, remember, they were losing sponsors. Cinnabon pulled out. So they were having some financial backlash.
They lost the cinnamon rolls.
I mean, Cinnabon. Who doesn't love Cinnabon? If Cinnabon is like, we can't, then I'm like, wow.
You know what? I changed my mind.
Wow.
Those Cinnabits are really tasty.
Cinnabits. Got the cream on top.
We get them in office.
Yeah, we get Cinnabon here every now and then, so we'll get like free treats
and crumble.
And we get the little cinnamons, Cinnabons.
Cinnaminis.
Cinnaminis.
Yeah.
And they just have all the glaze just dripping on them. Oh, they're so tasty.
One time we got crumble here.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten it since because of the uprise that happened over the calorie count.
Right.
She walks in the kitchen, by the way, and it's like, I'm going to have my second cookie now. I'm not trying to blast you. And I was like, me and Derek were just looking up the calories on these, and one of them was like 1,900.
Insane.
It was great. You don't even feel like it, though.
1,900 calories in one cookie. I don't understand that.
I ate a whole cheesecake the other night, and it was only 2,000. A whole cheesecake.
I mean, I feel like you could have like 7 different like McDonald's meals and it's still like less calories.
Isn't that wild? Yeah, you gotta be careful. There's a guy who stands outside of Crumble and pays people to not go in because it's such high calorie. Yeah. He gives them $100.
Do you think, this is totally a side note now, do you think with like, I know everyone around the globe is kind of like doing Ozempic, but especially in LA, like people that don't even have diabetes or like overweight problems are like doing all the GPL-1s now. And I feel like all the restaurants, all the like sweet places must be taking a hit because people aren't eating as much anymore or having those
definitely.
cravings.
Oh, well, go to Northern California where I'm from,
Yeah.
and people are lined up out the door for that stuff.
Well, here
don't
in
care.
LA, it's like we want to get our juices and our matcha. And this is the land of the salads. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
land of the salads.
Did you know we created in LA the Cobb salad? We invented
Ooh.
the Chinese chicken salad
Oh,
here.
man.
You're not, God, I love that.
No.
That
sweet
one is
I keep it
so
simple.
fire. The Chinese chicken
Yeah, and you
salad.
would think that maybe the Chinese chicken salad came from China.
Yeah, but the
It's from LA.
salads are a lot of the time way more calories than like a I'm
That's
telling you
true,
this.
like the dressing.
I went to Yard House and a salad
Yard
was
House.
was like 1,900 calories. Yes, and a pizza in its entirety was 1,100. The whole pizza.
Wow.
Yeah. No, seriously.
See, at that
salads
point,
are
I'm
not
like,
always
I'll get the
move.
pizza, please.
Yeah, I had a heart problem. I went to the hospital. I was there overnight one
Oh.
time, and my doctor was like, "Hey, just go get a salad," And I'm like, "Okay." So afterwards, we went to BJ's Bar and Grill,
Yeah, I love
and I go,
BJ's.
"Great, I'm gonna order a salad." I ordered a steak salad. Oh my gosh, it was more calories than everything else, and more sodium than anything else.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta be careful.
Can't
out there.
win.
It's the-
Can't
it's
win
the
out
sauce.
here.
Yeah.
You have to drink water for
Yeah.
the rest of your life.
So all right, well, I guess.
Oh, I have today in history. You want a quick couple facts?
You do. I
Yeah.
have 3 minutes left to go do Orlando, which I said yesterday. But let's go
Okay,
for it. Yeah.
let's rattle these off
You
fast
got it.
then.
Yeah.
This day in 1954, the first American newspaper vending machine was invented. Do you remember
Oh.
these? I feel like they kind of came and went because who reads newspapers anymore?
Yeah, it's that box where you put the
Yep.
quarter in and,
And
it
then it opens up.
Yeah, I've been to breakfast places.
Okay,
they always have them
cute,
outside.
cute.
Yeah.
This day in 1999, Legoland opened.
Oh, I love Legoland.
You've been? I've never
When I was
been.
8,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
You liked it?
I had a great time. I loved Legos.
Better than
Love Legos.
Disneyland?
No, not at all.
Oh,
No way. I
okay.
still go to Disneyland.
But it has
But
like rides, right?
I bought a Lego kit when I was 8 at Legoland, and it was so exciting for me that I slept with
Aw.
it for like 2 days.
Oh,
'Cause I couldn't
Branson in
open it
his
till I
little
got
bed
home.
with his little Lego
I
set.
know.
Was it Star Wars?
No, it was Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's fun. Very adventurous of you.
Yeah.
This day in 2020, I actually love this fact. Guess what premiered
Start of
this
the
day
pandemic.
in
What?
2020? Yep, think pandemic. What, I'll give you a hint, TV show, not movie, TV show aired this day in 2020 that was a phenomenon.
Tiger King.
Woo!
Oh.
Points for Tony.
Haven't
Tiger
seen it.
King aired.
Haven't caught it yet.
Branson. Oh my gosh, it was
I haven't
legendary.
caught a lot of shows.
And you know what? We needed like that laughter during that
We
time.
did,
That
we
was a
did.
dark, dark time.
Really, I had a good time during COVID. I'll be honest
Did
with you.
you?
Mhm. Some of the best
All
memories
my
were during
trips
COVID
got
for me.
canceled. I was so depressed.
I don't
was
go on
like
trips,
such a
so
travel girl.
I just, I got to watch TV. I got to go get food. I got really big,
Yeah, I put on some pounds
put
too.
on some
I'm still
weight.
trying to shake
Yeah.
that off.
Mm.
Couple birthdays. Happy birthday, Spike Lee, and happy birthday, Mr. Rogers.
Oh, have you seen the movie with Tom Hanks?
Yes.
Isn't it
so
good? It's sad.
So
It's really sad, huh?
That's basically it.
What's the Mr. Rogers song? How does it go when he walks in?
You could be my neighbor. That's all I got.
Hey, neighbor. And then he puts on the different coat, the
the
cardigan.
red. Then he take off his shoes. Love that.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't take off my shoes.
Did you ever watch Reading Rainbow?
No.
Oh,
No,
like
I watched
that one
Dragon
too.
Tales. I watched.
I love Dragon Tales.
I watched Veggie Tales.
I love Veggie Tales.
Veggie Tales.
Yeah,
Veggie
Veggie
Tales.
Tales.
Okay,
you
let's
guys
get out of
sick
here.
of us?
All right, see you guys.
Bye.